This video honestly kind of sucks to make. I'm gonna try to not make it clickbaity and just kind of be honest with you guys. I'm not quitting YouTube. I'll start with that. What I am doing is I'm gonna stop maintaining a consistent upload schedule, and I'm gonna get into a whole bunch of reasons why and some stuff that I'm kind of wrestling with right now, and I just want to be honest with you guys and kind of share where I'm at. Over the last few months, I've definitely been dealing with some burnout, both as a content creator and like making videos, and also as a musician too, to be honest, both playing the saxophone and like playing gigs, just everything that goes along with being a musician. I've been feeling pretty burnt out over the last few months and trying to figure out how to deal with that. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen a lot of the Instagram stories I've been posting about playing guitar and how I kind of feel like I'm actually meant to be a guitar player. I'm just not really getting the same enjoyment out of saxophone at the moment. And I think some of that stems from having spent so much of the last year focusing on how to get really great at the instrument, how to do the gigs really well, and not focusing on how to have fun. And there is a time and place and room for both of those in someone who is willing to live a balanced life. And that's kind of the point that I'm at right now, is wanting more balance in my life. I've been pretty strict with myself about maintaining an upload schedule, about maintaining a practice routine, about trying to say yes to as many gigs as possible, all of this stuff. And I think that's necessary for someone who is self-employed and is a freelancer and is trying to kind of go out on their own and do their own thing. You have to have that discipline. That's necessary. But I think it can reach a point of going too far, and I have definitely reached that point in the past and have neglected breaks and listening to myself and what I need, and just kept pushing. And there are pros to that for sure. There are also cons, and I'm feeling a lot of the cons at this point. I'm definitely going through some mental health stuff too, and I am at a point now where I'm ready to listen to what others have told me I need to do and what I know I need to do to kind of get through this point in my life. The scary part of all of this is there are certainly financial repercussions for posting less videos, for maybe taking less gigs, and this is my livelihood. This is how I pay my bills, is both uploading videos and playing music for people. And like I said, I'm not done. I'm not finished playing music. I'm not finished making videos, and I have some cool videos in the pipeline right now, but I'm kind of at a point where I can't get myself to open up the editing software. I'm not feeling creatively inspired. I'm too focused on maintaining a schedule and not focused on making something that I really want to make because it's fun and because I enjoy it. And I've kind of optimized my life to the point of sucking the joy out of a lot of the things that I really like for the sake of being efficient. I'm also changing a lot as a person. I turned 26 this year, and although I'm certainly not getting old, I'm definitely not a teenager anymore. And the things that I want, it used to be one thing that I wanted, and I was hyper obsessed, and that's how I am. And I focus on that thing, and it's like, if this is the thing I want, I don't care if I feel like doing the things along the way. I'm gonna do them because I want the end result more than I don't want to do the stuff on the path to get there. And that's good. That's like, there are a lot of good things about that. But I guess when the thing that you want starts to change, then the path looks a little different. I know that at the core of who I am, I love making music. It's just a deep part of me. No, I don't want to cry on camera, damn it. It's a deep part of me, and it always has been. It's always been something that has brought me so much comfort in my life in a way that I feel like most things either can't, or people don't often have the opportunity to experience that. So I feel like I owe it to myself and the music and the people that I play gigs with and you guys to do what is best for me right now, so that I can in turn make beautiful things that bring other people comfort in the way that music has brought me comfort. I also really like making videos. This is not something I'm doing just because I want to be famous or I want numbers on a platform. Like, none of that stuff matters to me, especially not at this point. But I fell in love with the process of taking something that's in my head and turning it into something that I can show other people, that's intoxicating. And I fell in love with that process, and I really love it. And it's a similar process to music. You know, you're listening to something in your head and trying to play it and share it with people that are listening. And it's just the same thing with videos, and I really fell in love with that process, and I don't think that part of me will ever leave either. And it's creatively fulfilling and rewarding and all of those things. So I'm certainly not abandoning either thing. I also am not abandoning you guys. I don't want to take this platform for granted. I mean, I think about my life and how it's literally spitting through a metal tube and filming it. And this is how I pay my bills. That's nuts. You guys have given me an unbelievable amount of support and opportunities and connections and meaningful life experiences that I wouldn't have had. And I absolutely do not take that for granted, and am so appreciative by the amount of people that support me and watch my stuff and come up to me on gigs and say they've seen my video. All of that stuff is very meaningful to me, and I really don't take it for granted, and I'm so grateful to be in this position to begin with. But I know right now my workload and my inability to balance work and life, it's affecting everything from who I am on gigs. It's affecting my personal relationships. It's affecting the quality of the videos that I put out. It's affecting who I am on camera. It affects all of these things negatively, and I think it's definitely reached a point of me needing to take a step back and figure out how to rebalance my life and just live in a way that allows me to be a better person on all fronts. So anyways, I appreciate you guys so much. I'm not done making videos. I'm not quitting YouTube. I'm not quitting music. I'm not quitting saxophone, but I'm definitely taking a step back. I'm not going to maintain an upload schedule. There will probably be way less videos, especially over the next couple of months. And I'm going to try to do my best to let myself live a balanced life so that I can be the person that I need to be as a YouTuber, so I can be the person I need to be as a saxophone player and as a co-worker to my fellow musicians, and in my personal relationships as well. I'll probably be posting the most on Instagram, quite honestly, on stories, I'd imagine, just because those are very low pressure and low key, and I can just kind of share stuff that I'm up to. And I'll probably do some live streams too. I had talked about doing some live streams with Anton and Pleekus in January, so maybe we'll do that. That's nice because it's low pressure also. It's just difficult because YouTube encourages you to post on a consistent schedule, and when you break that schedule, often your videos are not recommended the same, and it's not just about getting views. It's not about that for me at all anymore, actually. I have like 200 million views or something on my channel. I'm not chasing that, but there are financial repercussions, and when it's your living, you have to care about that. So that's difficult. But anyways, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you all. I hope everyone has a good holiday season and a good start to their year. And yeah, much love to everyone.